Hey ladies, how you doing? So yes, I want to start with the fall makeup looks. It's going to be the first of many. This is going to be a all matte fall makeup look. I can't wait to show you all the products that I use, down to the foundation, down to the lipstick and the eyeshadow. Everything on me, I'm looking in the viewfinder, everything on me is matte. So just stay tuned and keep watching. So let's get into this makeup look. We want to get all fall look like. We want to get all these warm colors, and you guys know that is so up my alley. Not for nothing, I pretty much wear those type of shades all year round. All year round. But you know what? We're going to embrace it, and you know, we're going to go from there. So the palette that I'll be using today is the Milani Most Love Matte. This palette here is affordable. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Ulta. I'll leave a link down below where you can see exactly where you can get it from, and you can see how much it actually costs. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But before we get started, I'm gonna put some foundation, because this foundation that I'm putting on, it needs to oxidize. I'm gonna put that on first. I'm gonna be using the Jueva's Place, another one that you can definitely get from the Ulta. I'll leave a link down below. And I'm trying to look for my sponge. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use a brush today. I'm gonna use a brush. Let me kind of douse my face and do that. I am going to put on some primer. Where's my primer? I'm going to put on Baby Skin today because this is a matte foundation, so I don't need to double dose on the matte. I can go light. I'm just going to put it here, put it here. Pretty much put it wherever I tend to get a little bit oily, and that's just right here in these areas, and sometimes in the cheek, sometimes. Okay, so let's get here. I'm going to use a little brush. So guys, are you enjoying the fall? I know here in North Carolina the weather is definitely playing tricks on you, girl. It's just oof. I like to move this foundation around. I don't use it that much, but as you can see, like, I don't even need no more. Like, I need to like take a chill pill. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna blend this in, and I'll probably use too much, but we're gonna blend it in. It's gonna be some work for me on my end, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so here's the foundation. As you guys saw, when I first put this little girl on, she was definitely bright, and you have to let her kind of oxidize. You got to blend her in. She's a very, very thick foundation, full coverage to the T. This is some full coverage foundation, but it makes your skin look super duper nice. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn my lights up just a little bit because I need to see. So I have my lights up, so I look kind of like pale and washed out, but it's okay because I need to see. I need to see. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is what I like to do to kind of make sure that my neck is looking good, especially in the shirt that I have on today. This is just to kind of buff things out around the neck area and the chin, because one thing I do not like is having a mask. And sometimes in my videos, I can see it when I'm recording, and then I go back and then I fix my makeup, because you definitely have to be mindful of all this activity, especially when you ain't got no hair on your head. You got to make sure. Even when you do have hair, you can see some women, they don't put their foundation all the way, and they have like a freaking mask. That's not cute. That's not cute. So here we go. My face is done, so now we're gonna get into these eyes. This foundation definitely has to do its thing, has to oxidize, so it still hasn't finished, you know, getting how it needs to be. So this particular foundation I definitely have to put on first, and the shade that I have, and it does say full coverage back here, full coverage, the shade that I have is in Burkina 310. It's a perfect shade. It really looks nice in person. The camera looks a little bit bright due to the lights, but it really looks good. Let me see if I can turn this down, how it can show. You see how it looks? Really, really nice when I take down the lights, and it goes with my neck and everything. But when I bring the lights up, of course it's gonna look a little bit more washed out. But that's okay. That's okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to pick up the palette now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on pretty much how I have my highlight here. I want to pretty much bring that into my crease. And then I'm going to go in with something a little bit deeper. So what I'm going to use, I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to take this light shade here. Right here. And I'm going to work this in my crease. And this is pretty much setting the foundation, because I did put some foundation on my lid and I definitely had a little bit concealer, but I definitely want to set everything, and I definitely want to kind of mattify this eye, because if you have foundation or any type of concealer in your eye, it can definitely leave crease marks, and you don't want that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take some of it and just pretty much go over my highlight concealer to set that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to take this shade here. I'm still staying light. I want to build this up. I want to pretty much build it up to a nice warm eye look. I'm not too sure where I'm going with this, but we know it's going to be nice and fall. We're going to have some warm tones in here, and we're just going to see how it goes. It's going to be all matte. This can be like a matte fall makeup look. Yeah, because my foundation is matte. And you guys know I love me some matte eyeshadow. I just love it. But what shade did I just use? Was it this one? Or was it this one? Girls, I don't even know. I think I used that one. Well, either way, now I gotta use both of them because I done played around. Okay. I just want to warm up the crease just a little bit. I didn't want to put like a burnt orange or anything as of the moment. And doing this, when you like taking your time and you're doing your makeup and you're putting more than one layer of eyeshadow, what I've learned, because I'm that quick girl, I want to do 1, 2, 3 simple makeup looks, outdoor, go. But I'm learning when you use a little bit more shadows and you start layering, your makeup look does come out better. I'm not going to deny that. It does come out better. Since I am going out, I definitely want my eyeshadow to look nice, but it gives you an opportunity to actually use your makeup. And that's something that I wasn't doing before. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I was not doing that. And as you can see, my lids is definitely warming up. So now I'm going to get a smaller brush here. This is a nice small brush. This is a brush from, this is an Amazon brush. I'm going to show you some really cool Amazon brush. I'm going to do a blog post about it, but I'm definitely going to do an IG TV on that, just so you can kind of see these brushes that I use from Amazon. They really, they have a ton. So I'm going to take this nice burnt orange shade. And this is going to really warm things up for me. And I'm going to keep the brush on a slant. And I'm going to focus just on the crease. I do not want to bring this up. If anything, I'll bring it down. And you kind of see where I'm staying kind of concentrated. And the crease. Okay? Nice and light. I don't want too much. I just want like a little sunset. Just kind of popping it through. So I'm going to go ahead to the other eye. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just pretty much focus in the crease. I'm not going to bring this up. I'll bring it down if anything. And I'm doing like circular motions in the crease. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this nice, it's like chocolate burgundy type shade. Well, no, I'm going to use the chocolate shade. I'm not going to gear off because the lipstick that I'm wearing is nude. So I want to definitely keep, I don't want to bring no red hues into it. So I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just focus this right underneath where I was. I just want to kind of smoke it out just a little bit, but without me covering the red. I mean, the burnt orange. Okay. So there you have it. This is the eye. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a nice matte shade. I think I'm going to go a little light on the lid. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm going to take this shade right here, the shade that I actually put on my brow. I'm going to put in on my lid right here. So let me get a nice brush that I can pack this. I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush and I'm going to put it on the lid. And you just want to pack it on. Now, a smart thing I could have did was actually put some more foundation on my lid so it can really stick. But what I did was I set it. So if I wouldn't have set it, it probably would have worked in my favor. So this can actually stick. But I didn't do that. So that's just a tip. And now I'm going to, looking for a nice thin fluffy brush. I'm going to go in and just kind of blend it out. Okay. So there is the look. And what I like about doing looks like this, and which I don't do often, since I have hooded lids, this kind of opens up the eyes so your eyes can be a little bit more wide than what they are, and it can give the illusion that you have more lid space. Because if you have a, for me, I like to always wear something dark on my eyes or something just neutral all over. Your eyes can tend to just like pretty much go together. This here gives it an illusion that you have more lid space. So if you have hooded lids like me, try to put a lighter color on your lid, and then you can go ahead and smoke out all the areas, and then it'll give you the illusion that you have more lid space. So just how that goes. Little tip, little tip. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some concealer on. The concealer I'm going to be using is the NARS. I want to be very bright under the eye and here. As you see, the foundation is definitely doing its job. It's definitely oxidizing. Like, you know, it's good to kind of understand your foundations, because sometimes you got to put it on and let it sit for a while before it does its thing, because you could put your foundation on, go outside, and be looking a hot mess. So let me go ahead and buff this in. Okay, the concealer is buffed in. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set favorite setting. Please, you know what, guys? I was sitting back thinking, I do need to get something different. Recommend me something, guys. I want to have a nice setting powder to set underneath my eye and a nice bronzer. I really like to have a nice all-in-one kit and caboodle type thing, something like this. But so I know sometimes it just doesn't work like that, so you have to, you know, get things separate. But if you can recommend me and a good eyeliner, I want to get a eyeliner. I really don't put anything underneath my eyes, I just don't. But because I have like a running situation and my eyes really don't water, but something about when I put eyeliner on, my eyes just run. Even if I put like a little powder underneath it just run. So if you know of a good liner that may not irritate you, let me know. I need to know. We need to know. We need to know. I want to try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of bronze up the face just a little bit. I'm not going to put too much. As you can see, I like to be very light with this process right here, because this is something that I don't normally do. But yeah, I'm getting into this whole bronzing thing. I don't want to say contour because I'm not chiseling out my face. I'm not using, you know, any other powders to, like, you know, the light powder, the dark powder, so forth and so on. I'm just pretty much using like a, it says contour, but I'm just bronze. I'm just kind of just warming up the face. Put a little highlight on. This is from the actual palette. And then I'm going to take my powder here. And I'll leave everything linked down below. It's just me setting. I'm going to use my Smashbox. So now, since the face and everything is done, the eyes are done, my makeup is set, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on my mascara and I'm going to put on my liner. Eyes are done, mascara is on, liner is on. Let's get to these lips. I want to do pretty much more of a nude lip. I feel like for me, for my taste, my eyes are a little bit busy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a NYX Suede pencil. I have two here, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going. One is, oh, they both the same one. Huh. Just pick one. This is called Mason. And this is just pretty much a liner that looks just like my lips. It's not really brown. It's just like, it's not taupey. It looks brown in the tube, but when it comes in the pencil, but when it comes off, it looks more like, I guess, like a taupey brown. You really can't see it. I mean, I can see it while I'm doing my lips, but you really can't see it. It just gives you a good outline on where to put your actual lipstick. Okay. I'm going to use Maybelline. It's called Beige Babe. This is one of their matte lipsticks. This is $5.45. I'll leave it linked down below. Love this stuff. This lipstick is definitely a matte lipstick, so you can definitely put a gloss on top if you like. You don't have to, but I'm going to keep it just like a matte makeup look. So I'm not going to put a gloss on. I'm just going to touch up my liner. And that is it. I'm not going to spray my face again. I'm going to keep it just as is. So this is it, ladies. This is how I do my makeup. I'm going to fix these lights real quick just so you can kind of get a realistic look. This is pretty much bright. This is pretty much what it is. And this is how I like my makeup to look. Look in the viewfinder. As I bring the lights down and you can actually see, this is how my makeup will look in reality. You know, you want to have your makeup look, this is how it will look good on camera. You want it to look good, you know, in person. So I want to say hey to all my new subscribers, hey to all my loyals. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on my next video. I hope you enjoying. Your girl's on a roll. I'm trying to stick to it. Y'all are all my accountability partners. I gotta keep it going, right? And I want to say thank you for all the comments you guys give me. The comments are so sweet, they're so nice, and I'm so appreciative that my space here, and our space here, I should pretty much say, is pretty much, it's like positive, it's good, it's no negative, and I really like that, and I really enjoy that. So thank you again. Hey to all my new subscribers, hey to all my loyals. See you in my next video. Bye.